Hello, it's Coach Charlie with the TAC Basketball Academy. Do you wish you were your team's best scorer? Do you average single digits right now, but want to blow that out of the water? First of all, I feel you. See, as someone who averaged over 32 points a game my senior year, I know exactly what it's like, and I want to show you how to be a scoring machine in basketball. And it's simpler than you think. Let's start. See, in this video, I'm going to show you how to create your go-to scoring moves to make them effortless every single time you get the basketball. Then I'm going to show you how to find and define your top 20 offensive skill set. That's a key. See, I wish someone would have taught me this when I was young. I wish I had this idea, because I'm telling you what, I probably would have spent a lot of time doing a lot of wasted moves that made no sense. Last, I'm going to show you how to actually gamify each quarter that allows you to average over 20 plus points per game. I did this without even realizing that, and I end up averaging over 32 points a game. I'm going to share that with you. So exactly how do you create your go-to offensive scoring moves? One, ask your teammates. Quick story. Two different people, two different states, don't even know each other. They said the same thing about me, and it was eerie. They say, we know when you're going to shoot the basketball because you get this look in your eyes. We know when you're going to attack the basket because you get this look in the eyes. The common denominator for me, it was the look in my eyes. So asking teammates, hey, what do I look like when I'm about to score? When I'm actually in a zone and I'm so present and clear where I'm not even realizing what I'm doing? Ask teammates. Ask your coaches, right? Ask your coaches. Your coaches know your go-to moves. I know for me, it's a funny story. When I was in college and I felt nervous, my coaches knew my move, and I'll tell you my move to this day. It was drive to the left, spin back to the right, shoot a jump shot. And that was a go-to move for me. And I felt that was a better move for me at that time if I was nervous for whatever reason to make that shot than actually going to the basket. I would go hard left because I'm left-handed. I would get cut off going left. All of a sudden, someone takes away my left hand. I spin back and shoot my jump shot. That's simple. That was a go-to scoring move for me, right? We talked about teammates, talked about coaches. Ask your parents or guardian. They watch your game. They know when you're in a zone. They know when you're not in a zone, right? So asking them. Last one. You may not be thinking this. Ask an opponent. How about an opponent? Let's say you had a really good game, right? And you had some confidence and you want to improve. Go ask your opponent. Hey, did you ever figure out when I was doing this one move? Hey, did you figure out when I was driving to the right or left? Right? Hey, what you think of my game? Have them break you down. They may say some things that you may have heard in common with your teammates and parents, right? So just trying to give you some ideas on how you can define your go-to moves. Before I show you how to find and define your top 20 offensive skill set, I want to remind you to subscribe to this channel. I'm putting out videos daily to help you develop into a premium basketball player. Don't miss out on the content. Click the subscribe button. Now I'm going to show you how to find and define your top 20 offensive skill set. See, you want to draw inspiration from what's called the 80-20 rule. What's the 80-20 rule? Here it is. 20% of your efforts what you do will give you 80% of your results. What you get. See, when you discover your top 20 skill set, you end up working more towards your priorities. It helps you focus and concentrate. It also brings awareness of what you do best. What you do best. That's the key to the 20-80 rule. See, another way to look at this is saying this. 20% of a player's skill produces 80% of their offensive contribution to their team. See, one key objective for me as a coach is to help my players find their top 20 skill set. Because a lot of times, let's face it, you're playing a random game. Yes, it's great to take the shots that are given to you. See, if you had the mentality to say, that jump shot's good, but that layup is greater. And if you had that mentality and you knew that was a part of your top 20 skill set, that alone help you stick to your priorities and do what you do best by attacking the basket. That jump shot's good, but that layup's greater because it's a higher percentage finish. See, when you find your top 20 skill sets, it's a game changer. Because see, no matter what goes on the court, no matter what barrier you may have, you may be nervous, maybe physically tired, maybe losing by 15, these will be your go-to skills that you will go to every single time because it takes no thought, right? It takes no thought to do this. Meaning every time you're on the court, you're going to play with the top 20 skill set in mind. Less is more because less is better. You play now a more efficient game. Now that you know how to identify your go-to scoring moves and your top 20 offensive skill set, I want you to comment below which one of your go-to scoring moves. For me, my go-to scoring move was always a dribble drive between the legs because I was also taller. And I also said to you before, I would drive to the left and do what? Spin my right and shoot that jump shot. Name a move that you would do. Now drop yours in the comments below. Now I'm going to show you how gamifying each quarter allows you to average 20 plus points per game. What is gamifying? Gamifying just simply means you just want to make a game in a game. So you got the actual basketball game itself, right? Here's the game itself and the 4 quarters, and the whole object of the game is to do what? Win, right? There's a game underneath it. Instead of playing 4 quarters, you want to play your very best 1 quarter at a time. This is the way I gamified the way I played in high school. Because it was 4 quarters, I didn't have to focus on the whole game. I can break down the game. And I said this to myself. I said I want to average 4 baskets a quarter, right? We call them buckets, right? Buckets, baskets. I want to average 4 buckets a quarter. Now, if I did that, keeping it very simple, saying 2 points per bucket, that's 8 points. Now you do the math. 8 the first quarter, 8 the second quarter, 8 the third quarter, 8 the fourth quarter. You put that together, that's 32 points per game. And that's exactly what I did. But to average 32 points a game, sometimes these quarters were like 13 points, 18 points, 15 points, 12 points. Real talk. And you end up zoning, right? And you have those 40 to 50 plus point games. Then you have some bad games. It happens, right? Where you may score 4 points over here, 6 points here, 3 points here, 8 points here, right? 10 and 11, you had 21. Oh, my bad, right? Bad game. But yet, think about it. Because you broke down the game, it wasn't what you used to average per quarter, but yet you understood how to stay engaged and you did your very best because you didn't look at the whole thing. All you did was break down the game itself. That, my friends, is how you can easily average over 20 points. Now, let me show you that. So, to keep it simple, and I want to put this in question format. Can you get 1 layup per quarter? 1 layup. 2 points. Can you get 1 layup per quarter? Right? Yeah. First quarter, second quarter, third quarter, fourth quarter. You got 1 layup, right? 1 layup. 1, 1, 1. and 1. You got 1 layup. Can you get 1 offensive rebound putback? Yeah. Okay, cool. Right? Putback. That means you actually got the rebound and put the ball back in the hole as another layup. Okay? 2 points. You got 1, 1, 1, 1, and 1. Can you make 4 free throws a game? Yeah, you can. Here we go. Free throws. Keep it simple. Bingo. Free throws. Right? We know that's 1 point. So you got 1 each quarter. Right? And lastly, can you get an offensive fast break and score 1 a quarter? I can do that. I think so. Fast break. Keep it simple. Right there. Right? 2 points. You got 1 a quarter. 1, 1, 1, 1. Now, let's convert them. I'm still tally marking, keeping it simple. You know, that's 2, that's 2, that's 2, that's 2. We're going to keep these at 2 as well. You're going to keep these as singles as 1s, and we're going to add 2s there. No 3-point shots are taken. We're just talking about simplicity. 2, 4, 6, 7 points. 7 points the first quarter. Bingo. 2, 4, 6, 7. 7 points the second quarter. 2, 4, 6, 7. 7 points the third quarter. 2, 4, 6, 7. 7 points the fourth quarter. That's 28 points for that game. I didn't say one. I didn't talk about a jump shot. I didn't talk about a three-pointer. I didn't talk about anything other than simple moves. Gamifying the basketball game makes the game more fun. It also makes it measurable. It also increases your intent and focus, but it helps you stick to your offensive go-to moves. Now that you know how to be a scoring machine in basketball, how would you like to have a guide that covers all the must-know basketball principles and in what situation to apply them? Well, you are in luck. If you click on the link in the description of this video below, you can download the guide I put together as my gift to you. Enjoy it and keep attacking.